Hello ladies and gentlemen, MarauderEX here, back with more Let's Play Panzer Dragoon Saga, and we're here in the tower. So the first rotor pile has been deactivated. We can now come down to the second area here, which also blocked by a rotor pile. So we've got three doors here that we can go in. First, we're going to go in through this door. And I'm going to give you just a fair bit of forewarning. This episode is just going to be all over the place, because this north door here takes us to two treasure chests. These are the last two D units. So when I get these last two units, D Unit 11 and D Unit 12, my dragon model is going to change. So I hope you got used to seeing these forms that I never used, because this did not last long at all. So yeah, the second I get this, I'm going to instantly upgrade. And we don't even get a neat animation for it, it just happens. D Unit 12, model change Dragon Lightwing. It's a fairly unique looking dragon, as it has basically one leg, a tail, a large fin, and its leg acts as a tail. It also has, interesting light particle effects coming off the wings. The unique thing about this dragon is we cannot change classes anymore. It does not get separate attributes for attack, defense, spiritual, or agility. Instead, it is all classes all at once. So we have access to all of its unique abilities for, say, its full gauge classes, its berserk, or its full berserk classes, everything, all at once, which is fairly impressive. So when we're at full gauge, we, will regain HP, we'll regain BP. I believe we can counterattack as the attack class. So we have a lot going on with this dragon class, and we have a laser rank of 6. But yeah, we can't do anything with this. So this is really the ultimate dragon, and I've never used it to its fullest potential. Because there is another type of final dragon class. This is one possible final class, and there's another one that you can change to as well. Actually, what we're going to do now is we're going to leave, because there's a lot of stuff to do outside now that we have full laser rank. There is the last hidden berserk that we can find, and there are some things that we can destroy, so I'm going to go deal with these things before continuing on through the tower. And I got too far up, because I got to be able to target that to get out. Alright, so give me just a second, we're gonna go and deal with some stuff. Alright, so I'm here in the valley, and we can now break giant fans. So we're gonna go find where all those giant fans were, right over here, and we are going to destroy them. It really doesn't do much, but they have items here, so, we can get some of these items. It's, kind of neat. It's also slowing the crap down out of the system, because so many break targets. But as you can see, a couple of them have things. Ooh, a Tri-Blast chip. Not the greatest things in the world, but not the worst. And this is not the only place where there were 6 break target type things. So, no, I don't want to go in there. I want to destroy these last two things here. And there we go. Alright, so we're actually going to leave, because that was really it. That was all we needed to do. And now we're going to go elsewhere. Alright, we are in the Garl Desert, where, there was this giant wreck here that we couldn't do anything with because it required full laser rank in order to deal with. So once you shoot it, it opens up a pathway. I hope nothing bad happens. So we can actually go in the sunken ruined ship thing. I don't really know what it was beforehand, but sunken ship passage is where we end up. And we're going to go this way. And we are going to get this treasure chest that is on the very edge of our radar right now. And this should be the last berserk. Plasma Swarm. So we now have every berserk. We got everything. So yeah, that's fantastic. Can I leave from here? No, I can't. I gotta go back out. Alright, so we've got one more thing we can do, and we're gonna go ahead and go do that, which is going to be entertaining because I'm going to need to save beforehand, but supposedly there is a save point where we need to go. But just to be on the safe side, I'm going to go back to camp and save it before going to where we need to go. So, yeah. Give me just 1 second. And I just want to show off, you know, the dragon standing here in camp, because look, that is its only... It's just got one big foot. It's weird, isn't it? It's kind of weird. But he's still my dragon, so... Alright, so we're gonna leave, and, we're gonna go to the, Zoa Forest, so give me just a second. Alright, so we are here in the, under canopy section of the Forest of Zoa, and we had this section that we couldn't do anything with because we did not have full laser rank. So now we can. We can now enter this section, and this grants us access to the Forest of Zoa Red Ruins. And you can see there's a save point here, which I'm glad there is, because we will kind of need it. And we got a break target there that really has nothing of value. We are going to go ahead and save it here. That way we don't have to worry about backtracking for anything that we might have gotten here. Alright, so, you know, pretty interesting area. A couple more break targets. Let's look around, see what we got. Berserk Maxus, you know, not bad. And then we've got this thing that we can break. We're gonna break both of these. And as you can see, it sent a signal off somewhere that we need to go find. To another door. First, we're just going to continue looking around, seeing if there's anything else that pops up on our radar, like a couple more break targets. Full elixir. And gypsum lens. So, you know, not anything that's too valuable, but not anything that's completely worthless either. We could have come back here supposedly there's a way to access this place before going into the tower. I'm not familiar enough with it, so not really anything I've ever done. I've just always come here about this point in the game, so... Another break target. Bone Slasher. I really wish a lot of these items were used for other things. Alright, before we destroy that, I want to make sure we've got all the other break targets. It looks like we do. As you can tell, this place is rather large. And another break target there with Goliatheers. You can see this place used to be something, and there's like facility there. There's a way out. That's how you apparently can access this before. Alright, so as we can see, there's really not much. Like, I can fly over this thing. And there's a door that I can access now. Let's come over here and we can look around. There's, you know, some ruiny type stuff here. Caution. I think I've seen this somewhere before. It's the same statue that was in the desert. So, okay, there's a statue. Let's go destroy that other thing. And the best part about this is everything that I actually accomplish in this episode is just going to get undone. Like, completely. Because I'm not going to keep the progress that I make in this episode, which is why I wanted to save it. Alright, where did that other thing go? There's the save point, so it should be somewhere over here. There it is. We're going to destroy that. So we break everything. Everything gets broken. And this sends another little signal. Alright, so that should be everything that I can do here, isn't it? Alright, let's go back in there and see what's going on. Do I leave this one? No, that's not a way to leave. That's just more of that. So, okay. Destroy that. And so it was two separate sections that now causes this to raise up. So that's where we're going now. It's fun. I really do like this place. It's very entertaining. Because it's different. Alright. So now we can enter there, which is where we're going to go. And this is all going to be like history and lore related. So the neat part is we enter the Desert Blue Ruins. We are all the way in the Garl Desert in the Blue Ruins. And as you can see, it's nighttime. This is the same place that we've been before. Let me see where it is we're supposed to go. Door to the Blue Ruins. So yeah, basically all it is that this is nighttime. We are going to want to actually head back into the ruins. Oh no. We need to go to the Red Ruins, do we? I don't know. Let's see. Give me a second. Alright, so there's another thing here that I need to destroy, which apparently is what's causing me to miss what it is I needed to access, I guess. Because there was a door I couldn't get into, but it looks like I could have done that the way I needed to, but I'm just really confused. Alright, so now if we go this way, I think it should be that door, because as you can see there's 4 little pathways, and each of those should be connected to where it is I need to go. So I think this is the one that I could not access before. And we're going to go in here. And there's a caution template there. That's really it. We can go through here and see this. So this here is the dragon crest. We saw this in Shellkoof, and it's the homage to the Panzer Dragoon games. So if we did what we were supposed to do in Shellkoof and get that dragon crest and the baby dragon that we currently have with us, if we come over here and put the dragon crest on this pedestal, it will give us the other transformation ability. It will remove our Lightwing ability, which, like I said, I'm not going to do. I just want to show this off, which is why I wanted to make sure I saved it. This will cause us to fuse with the baby dragon, which the baby dragon itself is kind of another nod to other Panzer Dragoon games, because Panzer Dragoon 2, you start off with a baby dragon. And we get model change to Solo Wing. Now, technically this has better stats than what we just had, because when you get a class change up, it counts as a level up, so you get better stats. So we are slightly more powerful, but we lose all of the abilities that the Lightwing had, because now we do shift to different forms. So the Solo Wing is an homage to, I believe, the dragon from Panzer Dragoon 1. And then if we go to the attack class, is the Wind Rider from Panzer Dragoon's Way, and the defense class is the Brigade Wing. And what else do we got? We've got the agility class, which is the Sky Dart, and yeah, the Blue Dragon is from the first Panzer Dragoon game, and its spiritual class looks like the Dark Dragon, also from the first Panzer Dragoon game. Everything else is from Panzer Dragoon 2, so Spirit and Normal are from Panzer Dragoon 1, Agility, Defense, and Attack are all going to be from Panzer Dragoon's Way. So we get the Blue Dragon, the Dark Dragon, Wind Rider, Brigade Wing, and Sky Dart. So that's the homage to the other classes. Like I said, I'm not going to be keeping this dragon because I kind of want to try out the effectiveness of the Lightwing. I've never really taken the Lightwing to the end of the game. I've always gotten the Solo Wing, which, while the Solo Wing is a really interesting homage to the previous dragon models, that's really all it is. It's an homage to the last dragon models. It doesn't follow the same evolution paths for changes for all the other dragons. As you can see, nothing like this is the only attack class that does not have emphasis on the main horn. So yeah, mostly because it's paying homage to another class. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna keep the Lightwing and take it to the end of the game, but I did want to show off the Solo Wing class and what it's doing with its evolutions and how you get it. I wanted to make sure I included that because, you know, we went to the trouble of getting the stuff from Shelkoof, the other Dragon Crest, and the baby dragon. So yeah, and I guess that's where I will end this episode here. Might be a slightly short episode with all the editing out I gotta do, but I did want to show that off, so when we come back in the next installment, I'm going to start from the last save point, and we will continue the tower as the Lightwing. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next installment. Till then, later everyone.